Man, you know the hardest part about staying active and being busy out here in these streets is keeping your interest right. Man, I swear I was talking to my client's mom last night, and I don't know what it is, man, but when I be talking about where I work at, it's super crazy because I do a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy the work I do, but I don't have one job because I don't like doing one thing every day. So, you know, my money comes from all kind of ways, and I like it. But, you know, my New Year's resolution was to cut down. But I think in the midst of cutting down, I just definitely sleep more. Definitely. I would say I've been more organized. That's been good. But, man, I've been... I thought I was nervous about leaving my job, but then I realized, you know, I have another one, but I don't know about this new job because it sounds like some contracting, and I hate contracting, but it sounds like contracting, but we'll see. And I get the feeling it's contracting because, check this out, Michael has had, let's say, 20 jobs. It's more than 20. I done had 20 jobs. I have never, ever not been reimbursed for drug testing and TB testing. Ever. I had never, ever not been reimbursed. But this particular job is like, I'm not reimbursed. And this freaking drug test and TB test was $70. And I was like, you know, the point of me coming to the job is I ain't got no money, but you want me to pay up front? And I started thinking, I was like, man, this sounds like contracting. Because I've had a contracting job before. And when you got a contracting job, they don't pay for nothing. They want you to do tasks, and they're going to pay you for the tasks. But they don't pay you to get prepared to work. They pay you to work. So I'm definitely going to need some patience on that. But me and my client mom was talking, and she just like, you do a lot of things. And I was like, you got a point. And I was like, you know, I like being active and being in different environments, so it forces me to work many jobs. But she gave me kudos because she was like, you seem to be enjoying yourself and the things you're doing. And I was like, yeah, that's true. That's what it's really all about. But I don't know how long I can ride like this, for real. Because by me not going to school I've been out of school about almost a month, and I'm like, man, I ain't got no structure in the daytime. So it's definitely critical to create some structure during the most busy time of the day. But I'll say my dog getting better. My dog trained quite well. I'm learning to take her out more often. You know, I play with her at nighttime. I can't play with her in the daytime. I definitely play with her at nighttime, so that's going really, really good. Yeah. So I just the whole like structuring of time and keeping yourself motivated without draining yourself out. That can be a daunting task, you know, when you're not used to being organized. Because I'm not used to being organized at all. I'm not the organizational individual. These are my tasks, let's complete my task type person. I'm not I did it all day. I'm more of alright, I gotta get this done by the end of the day. I ain't got no time when I'm gonna start, but I know I'm gonna finish by the end of the day. So everybody got their own learning ways. Yeah. So I've been thinking about getting my web game going, but I swear I don't know if I'm making excuses. I don't think I got enough time to do that, because I be checking out different YouTubers and they stuff already set up, and you know, sometimes they drop their content in the morning, but they do it at night. So in my head, they up all night. You know, I used to be up all night, but when we leave this nighttime job, it's like I ain't gonna be up all night. Brother gonna be sleep at the gym. And that's going to be my routine on a daily. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get these, get this time a little better. Because, like, for an example, with my basketball, I'm conducting interviews today. So by me doing interviews today, that's going to take up a good time portion. But I still have other time portion. So my goal is to study around it. And my studying going all right. Studying going all right. Got this teaching test in the month. I think I'm a little cocky, but I'm concerned. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm cocky and concerned. I'm confident I'm going to pass the test, but I know I need to study a little bit more. So I may move my test date back 2 more weeks because I want to study a little harder. Things have not been as structured, but I really need to figure out where I'm living at. Because my lease up in 2 months. And I'm going to need my job W-2s in a few weeks. So I got to really figure out where I'm moving to. I had a plan, but I don't know if that plan going to work out. I was going to try to stay with my homegirl for a few months, stack some money, but I ain't going to stack no money staying with nobody. I know me. I'm going to hit a vacation spot and blow it. So I definitely got to be more thoughtful in that. And I really wanted to get a house, but I don't want to get a house this year. I want to get a house next year. I want to see where I'm working at. I want to see how my finances is before I really invest in housing. Because when you invest in housing, that's your house for a few years. And I don't know if I'm trying to go through all that again with my desire to job hop. Because I can get a house. I know how much I make now if I just go to work, whatever. But this other job I'm pursuing pay the same amount of money as all the jobs I work now. And it's just going to one job. So it's like, I think that makes more sense to get a house when you're more stable. But these last 10 years been a little crazy. So I move like a lot. And, I'm not complaining because I like moving. I'm just learning as I get older, I don't need that much. So that's the cool part. Like, it sounds crazy, but I just need an office, Zoe room, a spare room, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? That's all I need. I need a bedroom with a walk-in closet, a Zoe room, a spare room, and an office. And the office and spare room can be the same thing, really. It could be the same thing. I just need somewhere to put my darn shoes. Because I got too many shoes. But probably next year I'll probably sell some of them. But, I just like throwing on a different pair of kicks every day, I like the feeling of that new feel when you walk in a pair of shoes, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I'm glad I ain't got no smoking problem. Because cigarettes are expensive. I know people smoke a pack a day. A pack a day, 5 times 30, that's $150. Alright. That's 3 pair of shoes. And yeah, them 3 pair of shoes last way longer than them cigarettes. So now, I'm not justifying. I'm just making a comment on the basis of we all got our things. I could be at the strip club. I would love to spend $150 at the strip club every month, but that's impossible. I spend $150 one night, which do sound like a good idea, but as you heard on my previous episode, it can't be at the strip club. Definitely can't do that. And something crazy? Like, if you was to ask me, Michael, what do you listen to on what kind of podcasts and YouTubers and things of people of interest that you listen to, I say sports. When I first got into podcasting, I wanted to do sports, but I realized I'm not that into sports like I used to, because when I was a kid, ESPN Sports Center was my outlet to get sports news, and now that I'm older, it's so many outlets that give out the same information. So when I envision myself doing podcasts and YouTubing, I can't see myself doing it because I like listening to other people talk about sports. Because my thing about sports is entertainment. And the fact I see it as entertainment, I can't entertain somebody I can't entertain somebody when I'm entertained while what I'm doing. Like I'm watching sports, I'm getting entertained. Now I gotta entertain you. That doesn't make any sense. Now if I was passionate about it, yes. Now you would have caught me about 10, 15 years ago, I was passionate about sports. Now, them fools make too much money. And they make more money in a week than the players I watched growing up made in a year. We got some cats who made like, $40 million a year playing basketball, which ain't nothing wrong with it, but if you think about it, they don't play basketball. They make about $1 million a week. Now they get taxed real hard, but everybody get taxed. Everybody getting taxed. So I'll be like, dang, y'all tripping. And my boy Westbrook, some of my favorite basketball players, they don't even like, they entertain me based off their life not playing basketball. Like for example, Steph Curry, my favorite basketball player, and he became my favorite basketball player like in 2012. My basketball number is 30. I always been, Dolph 30, and Steph wore 30, and it was kind of cool. Like, dang, man, Steph, So I was at the gym one day, and I was just like struggling with my shot, and I was like, Steph Curry, and I was just throwing it high in the air, and it was going in, and it kind of helped me remember like the way I shoot. I thought I shoot rainbows, but I quit shooting rainbows because when I started playing in LA, I didn't get to shoot. I didn't get to shoot how I shoot. So I lost all comfort in my shooting confidence. So I just quit shooting. I went to Korea. I was trying to get my shot back because I was like, man, I can't be down here in the post. I need to shoot. I was like, Steph Curry. And, some of them going in, some on one. And I was looking up some stuff online. And I looked up Steph Curry, and it was like, Steph Curry birthday. Man, Steph got the same birthday. I thought it was hilarious. I was like, man, Steph, we're the same age. Like, it was funny because I was looking at Steph's life and my life. I was like, dang, Steph, you've been shooting threes your whole life. Dang, that's cool. I like Steph Curry. So that's how he became my favorite player. And then like another player I like Draymond, because Draymond reminded me of the way I grew up playing basketball. Like, I'll rebound and run, but won't nobody run with me. Draymond, when people run with him, it look good. So those like the two people I really get myself close to when I'm playing basketball. And it has nothing to do with them being good players or on a great team. It's just one of those like, I like these players. I can relate to them. So yeah, that's why I don't have a sports YouTube channel. And the craziest thing, like, Zoe got sick maybe 2 days ago, so I got her from school, took her to the doctor. Back to that doing that single parent thing, like, me taking care of Zoe was so easy when it's just me taking care of Zoe. I was able to take care of Zoe and see my client yesterday, take care of my dog, put my child to sleep, clean my house, feed dinner, keep it moving. And it was cool because it was like, this. But Zoe was like, is she going to her mama's house? And I was like, nah, you ain't going to your mama's house tonight. And I thought it was funny because, like, she wanted something. And she wanted to watch some TV. And I was like, no. Because with Zoe, I give her a checklist on things she got to do. So, I got this thing where she has to read a book, 10 pages. I don't give her a time limit because I don't care how long she reads. I care how much she reads.